Namaste. I want to wish each one of you a very happy Makar Sankranti because tomorrow is Makar Sankranti and I see this as a new beginning, something good happening in your life. So in this podcast I have talked briefly about the transit of Sun in Capricorn as well as Mars is also coming in Capricorn on 5th February. So overall, things are getting positive. And in this podcast, I have also talked about how to deal with destiny. Many times you go through many difficult phases of life. How to deal with it. So please listen to this podcast and help yourself. And celebrate the very first festival, Makar Sankranti, tomorrow. So let's begin. Punishment or reward. It is the transit of planets that decide the course of your life. Everything that is happening in your life is connected with your past birth karmic cycle. So in simple words, it is a hard truth that whatever is destined to happen will happen no matter how much you try to stop. And whatever is not destined to happen will not happen no matter how much you try to make it happen. Therefore, the best course is to stay silent, says Bhagavan Raman Maharshi. But the larger question is, when will you be able to stay silent? Only when you have begun with the most wonderful journey of life, the journey within. Only then you will have immense patience and deep silence, and only then you will be able to witness the happenings of your life and not get entangled with it. Then even if your wife and children abandon you, you will be relaxed and you will stay in silence. Then even if your enemy is doing all kinds of ugly, dirty, black magic on you, and still you will remain silent and you will focus on your self-growth. Then even if you lose the custody of your child in a dirty divorce case, you will continue to walk with deep faith and devotion in your heart, and you will trust his process. Then even if you are cheated in a relationship, you will laugh out loudly because you have understood the poverty of the person who has cheated you, whereas you have understood your immense richness, the richness of your innocence. God loves innocent people, and so those who cheat you, they have shown their utter poverty. And in this process, you have realized the beauty of your innocence. So what I am trying to explain you all is that destiny cannot be completely changed. However, you can change yourself so that you can stand the many storms of your life with much ease. Mohan asked, but how is that possible? How can one gain the strength to face the storms of life and overcome them with much ease? The answer is in one word: surrender. When you surrender to God, when you follow the word of your Guru, when you are consistent in your efforts towards self-growth, then you gain the strength. Then confidence comes. Then no matter how many bullets are triggered towards you, you will remain alright, you will remain safe, and you will also be joyous within. In the year 2015, I was going through many difficulties. My enemies were trying very hard to kill me. They had their own reasons to kill me, and they were trying all kinds of black magic attacks on me. And I, as you all know, was all on my own. No father, no mother, and I was just like a fakir wandering through the streets of my city. Even though I had no one on my side, I had the greatest force with me, my Guru. And so one day I was walking, remembering my Guru, and just when I was crossing a road, a black color car went swiftly. The driver, a woman, was driving that black car, and she was on such a high speed that she was about to hit and kill me when someone saved me. I don't know how it happened, because when the car is at high speed, you can imagine that anything can happen within a fraction of seconds. But I still remember someone saved me from that woman driving a black car. Of course, it was my Guru. I was lost in his fond memories while crossing the road, and he came at the right time, else I would have been dead back in 2015 itself. This experience moved me more towards my Guru, and from that day onwards, there has been no looking back. It must be a plan of my enemies to kill me in a hit and run case, because the car was black. Rahu signified black, and the driver was a woman, and my enemy was also a woman, a specific woman. But as they say, मारने वाले से बचाने वाला बड़ा होता है, meaning the savior is always greater than the one who wants to kill you. So by the grace of the benevolent Guru, I was saved from that incident, though I had a death-like experience at that very moment. So alterations are possible. Instead of actual death, I had a death-like experience. Similarly, instead of having your whole body burned, what if only a small finger is burnt? So you see, this is how, by the grace of the Guru, alterations can happen. But for this to happen, you need to have deep faith and patience. Shraddha or Saburi, as Sai Baba says, these two qualities can lift you up in life. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. And so condemning someone is not a good idea. Many drunkards have become great saints, and many murderers have become Masihas. So who are we to judge? Even Jesus says, "Who am I to judge? It is between you and God." Every person evolves when his or her time comes. And so every person deserves a second chance, and a third chance, and a fourth chance, and a fifth chance. As long as he or she is making efforts, they deserve a chance to grow in the true sense. On Monday, 15th January, we have the very first festival of 2024, Makar Sankranti. Sun will enter the zodiac of Capricorn on this auspicious day, and with the arrival of Sun in Capricorn, the hard work begins. Capricorn is the most pragmatic, hard-working zodiac of our galaxy. In Capricorn, Mars is exalted because Mars feels like a boss in the 10th house of Capricorn. And as you all know, 10th is the house of career, and your status is based on the state of your career. The north direction is seen from the 10th house. Mars attains balance in the pragmatic and career oriented sign of Capricorn. And along with Sun's transit in Capricorn, Mars is also transiting in Capricorn on 5th February. And so, the jodi of Sun and Mars, the partnership of Sun and Mars in Capricorn, is going to make many of you busy in your work, as well as in the upcoming appraisals. Many of you will get the much awaited promotion. Between 5th Feb to 15th March, businessmen and job seekers will find good opportunities to grow in life. Overall, from 5th February onwards, times are going to get better for those born with moon or ascendant in Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces zodiac. The only signs that would face difficulties due to this transit of Sun and Mars are the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I appeal to my followers born with moon or ascendant in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius to take extra care of yourself and your family. Focus on doing more meditations and chantings to overcome all the challenges and obstacles that you may come across during this transit period of Mars, that is from 5th Feb to 15th March. However, rest of the 9 zodiac signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces will have many beautiful moments to cherish. Jobless will find a good job. Businessmen will see good profit margins. Unmarried men and unmarried women will find a suitable marriage partner, and many of you will get married during this wonderful transit period of Mars in Capricorn. Capricorn is a very sincere sign, and Shravan Nakshatra in Capricorn is the good boy of our galaxy. Shravan is thirsty for higher knowledge, and if such a Shravan Nakshatra gets associated with spiritual entities like Ketu, Jupiter, or Sun, then the native is bound to get more inclined towards self-realization in the later stage of his or her life. Of all the 27 nakshatras, Shravan is my favorite nakshatra. It is ruled by moon, and moon in Capricorn is very goal-oriented. Such a native always has a mission to accomplish. So my good-hearted fellows, if you are born with moon or ascendant in Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then good news is soon going to knock on your door. And so remember to open the door when God knocks on your door. Opportunities come in the form of God. That one opportunity can change your life. God is not a person, but the person who gives you an opportunity is also no less than God. God always performs His miracles through His chosen ones. And so in our life, we all have met God because every person who has helped us by giving us an opportunity is God. Mohan asked, but how to trust, how to respond to the knock? Guru is God. When the master knocks on your door, you will be able to open the door only when you are awake. Otherwise, when you are asleep or when you want to sleep and somebody tries to wake you up by knocking on your door, you become angry. Then that person looks like an enemy. Otherwise, the function of the master is to wake you up. It depends on your sleep and how many knocks you will need. Sometimes the master has to knock directly on your head because you don't listen to the knocks on the door. The master knocks because there is an opportunity. He knocks only when there is an opportunity. And so, unless you love the master deeply, you will not be able to understand his knocks. But those knocks are out of his compassion, out of his love. And so, many of you will get to hear a knock on your door. Now, depending on your level of awareness, depending on the depth of your understanding, you will respond. And my whole effort is simply to motivate you to raise the level of your awareness by taking consistent efforts in doing daily meditations and daily chanting a specific mantra of your faith. Many Hindus chant Buddhist mantra and many Buddhists chant Hindu mantra. Religion is irrelevant. What matters is your devotion, your faith, and your commitment towards self growth. Because if at all there is anything that can truly help you rise in life and after life, then that is the growth within. Soon my new book is coming to motivate you all spiritually. It is not a book on astrology. It is a book that can help you to get back to your roots, your source consciousness. Astrology is not a logical science. If it was a logical science, then like a parrot, everybody would have memorized it. Astrology is the light of consciousness. And so my new book is focused helping you to come back home, to the center of your being from where it all gets started. Wishing each one of you a very, very happy Makar Sankranti. I pray that the kite of your life continue to rise higher and dance and swing and enjoy the cool breeze, happy moments of life. Always remember, when we let God handle the string of our life, then our life also swings and dances and goes higher and higher and higher. Because when you let God drive your life, He does more with your life than otherwise. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.